Hi, I'm Daphne. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my February bullet journal spreads and how I organize my life and track all the interesting things that I want to know. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and thanks for coming to watch another video. And if you're not subscribed, please do down below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. Apparently it helps the algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested in bullet journaling or heard about it or want to learn more, keep watching. If you don't know what a bullet journal is, it's basically a notebook that's made of dots, and it's a very free-formed way to organize your life, create calendars, schedules, basically whatever kind of format of planner that you want. It's very free-formed. You don't have to feel like you're wasting pages because you've skipped a week or you don't like the format of a certain aspect of it. It's exactly the way you need it because you're designing it to your perfect needs and your lifestyle. So the bullet journal notebook that I've been using is the Scribbles That Matter notebook in purple. I've been really enjoying it. The paper is very thick. The only thing is it doesn't have that many pages. It only has about 150 so pages. But I'm excited to show you my spreads because I find them very helpful, and maybe you could use them in your own bullet journal and find inspiration from them. So here is my notebook, and February starts here. I have some of it in French, so I have February up here in French, and I have the days starting at Monday in the French like letters. So this is a little calendar cheat sheet, and then I like to do the calendar down this way to have a simple view of all the items. So I wanted to post a video today and film 2 videos also today. It happens to be February 1st. The Super Bowl's tomorrow. I got Valentine's Day coming up. I have a basketball alumni game, my friend's birthday, and I gotta pay my loan on this day. And then I also like to go ahead and highlight the weekend because everybody looks forward to the weekend, so we might as well make the weekend stand out. And then over on this side, I have general tasks that I want to get done for this month and space for notes. Okay, so here's where stuff is more interesting in my opinion. So this is a habit tracker. So I put out these little calendars for the month, and I wrote out tasks that I want to see if I do them every day. I did this last month, which I can show you. So this is what last month's view looked like. So I just kind of highlight the days that I do them. So this past month, I did a lot of reading, which was good. That was one of my goals. I didn't study as much French. I started out decent and then kind of fell off. It's really hard to drink 2 liters of water apparently, and Elevate is an app that kind of does 3 mini games to help with keeping your mind sharp, you know, like math games, reading games, memory games, things like that. I actually really like it. I can link it down below if you're interested in that. Hopefully I can link it. So I have space for more, or I have space for doodles. I don't really think I'm gonna add any more because that's kind of a lot to track, but if you want, you can add like a drawing when you have empty space. I don't know what I wanna do with this space yet, but it's there. And then on the flip side, I have this mood tracker. So I kind of got this idea from my mom, who said she wanted to do some kind of graph for her moods. So I kind of listed them from most negative mood to most positive mood, and then fine kind of being middle ground. So that way I can see how I've been feeling through the month. I also did this for January. So this is an example of what the mood tracker could look like if you wanted to do it in a graph. I know some people like to do them in colors, so they'll color code, okay, red means an angry day, and they'll kind of do it similar to this, and they'll just fill out the colors for the month. But I don't feel like carrying around a bunch of markers, so I did it like this for now, and I kind of like how it looks. So I know how many kind of negative days I had and how many much more positive days I had this past month. Okay, so this is something completely new that I'm trying, a productivity tracker. I wanted to see like how many days I'm productive to try to stay motivated, and I kind of flubbed this note here. I put a hash number sign instead of yes, no. So I kind of try to write over it to be a YN for yes, no. But basically the idea is, okay, was I productive on this day? Yes, give it a Y, and then write out a little log of what I did that day that was productive. And if it's no, then write out like what I did instead of being productive, you know? So if no, I have a bunch of no's and it's like, oh, I just laid around and watched TikToks or YouTube videos, and I'd be like, shit, I gotta get my life together instead of be wasting so much time doing these silly things. And then similarly, because I did something new with the workout tracker last month, it inspired these two spreads. The workout one is similar to last month, but a little more organized. So I have the date going down, and I'll highlight the weekends again. And I want to put the number of consecutive workouts I have. So I have this goal, which I can show you here, of this fitness challenge I wrote up for myself to do some kind of fitness for 66 days in a row. That's based off Gymshark's, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I touched my makeup covered face and got makeup all over my beautiful thing. No. Okay, anyway, I started doing this in January and then actually rolled my ankle walking from the grocery store, so kind of took a bunch of days off and then got back into the lazy habit. So yeah, I want to track the consecutive days in a row that I do, and I'll show you my old one. So I'll just say like, okay, this is day 1, 2, whatever, and if I miss one, I'll have to start over with the count and then write a log of what I did in the workouts that day. So it would look something like this. Instead of having the consecutive numbers here, which is a little messy, I have a sad face for when I did nothing. And then I have a weekly spread here. This is kind of something I'm back and forth on using. Typically, I do a rolling days kind of idea. So like, I'll just write the date that it is, write as much as I need, and then write the next day and then keep going. And I don't really plan out the weeks. But sometimes, like especially in my personal life, it's nice to have things where I can like throw it in advance. So if it's Tuesday and I know I want to do something on Friday, like say post a video, whatever, I don't post that often, but we'll just use YouTube as an example. I can just write it down real quick so I don't forget the day I actually want to do it. This just says week of February, and then I have the days and the date. But typically I'll just have days like this. So this is Thursday, Friday, Monday for work, because I don't know how much I'm gonna have to write down for work, you know, so I don't want to limit myself to a certain size box like some of the other weekly spreads you see online do. Okay, so those are my February spreads. Please let me know if you think this bullet journal content is at all interesting, and I can show you some of the other cool spreads that I've done for this year. Okay, I think that was fine. So that's my bullet journal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.